Quite recently, a rather unusual event happened. Search queries on Romeo Beckham have skyrocketed. Football fans from all over the world began to massively dig up information about David Beckham's second son. So what happened? Romeo Beckham has joined English Premier League side Brentford. This move came like something of a bolt from the blue, thus several questions logically arise. How did this transfer get pulled off? How actually good is Romeo at football? And will Beckham Jr. ever debut in the Premier League? If you have clicked on this video, you are sure to be looking for answers to mentioned questions, and now we are about to explain to you everything in detail. Support this video with a like so that as many football lovers as possible can get to know the new Beckham. And of course, subscribe to Inside Football to continue following Romeo's career path and check out other exciting football stories. Folks, share your thoughts about Junior's talent in the comments below, and let's get into it. Romeo Beckham is no stranger to our channel. We have already introduced our subscribers to this unique football character. Let's briefly go through the key points from his biography. Right from an early age, it becomes clear why Romeo fell in love with the #1 game and began to take the first steps in it. Interestingly enough, Beckham Jr. played in Arsenal's academy, but left the facility at the age of 12. Then football took a backseat for the first time in his life. The other day, Romeo turned around to me and said he didn't want to play football anymore. David Beckham told the Radio Times in 2015. Part of me was devastated, but part of me was relieved too. He's got other passions, and I like that. Romeo started to look for himself. Firstly, there was tennis and started training sessions with Andy Murray and Grigor Dimitrov, then a modeling career and shooting for Burberry. However, the love of football had conquered it all, and in 2020, Romeo, with the help of his father, penned a contract with Inter Miami. Junior has become an indispensable player for the second team, making 26 appearances, scoring 2 goals, and delivering 10 assists in MLS Next Pro and USL 1 competitions. You can tell that Romeo genetically appropriated his love for brilliant assists. Beckham tends to find partners with his accurate crosses. At the same time, Romeo has a good skill in finishing and does a good job at taking free kicks. He even scored in an official match against Orlando too. All these aspects, as well as constant buzzing in the media, made Romeo Beckham quite an interesting footballer to monitor. Besides, one can have even greater prospects having David Beckham himself as a personal agent. Let's move on to the part where he's transferred to Brentford. Alright, how did Romeo Beckham become a Brentford player? There are 2 key factors to note. Firstly, his dad's connection, and secondly, the lad's huge potential and hard work. According to the authoritative The Athletic, it all started when David Beckham met Lee Dykes, who went from head of recruitment to technical director of Brentford. Becks raised the idea of internship for his son in the fall of 2022, and then it was only a matter of time until the whole thing was brought to life. Romeo's spell in England was supposed to start at Brentford's B team. Romeo received permission from Inter Miami. Who would doubt it anyway? Nevertheless, he began to gain a completely new experience for himself by playing in the English youth top football. Junior has begun his work with the B's reserve team in October. Brentford B team's head coach and his assistant, Sam Saunders, were hugely impressed by Romeo's quality and attitude. He was committed and worked hard during training. He was unable to participate in any official games, but held his own in behind-closed-doors sessions, which would often involve members of the first-team squad. The Athletic journalist Jay Harris shares in his article, "We've been absolutely delighted with Romeo since he arrived with us," McFarlane told the club's official website. "Romeo has applied himself unbelievably well. He's really bought into the culture and the group, which he has become a big part of. I love his standards and the way he conducts himself on and off the pitch." The coach concluded, Romeo was quick to adapt to the team, becoming one of their own in the Bees roster. he lived the football life, attending the second and first team's fixtures. This factor, mixed with impressive training performances, forced the London club's board to hold brief talks with Inter Miami and agree on a short-term loan until the end of the current season. Beckham Jr. will finally get his chance to make a debut for Brentford B. He's expected to appear on the pitch against Aston Villa's reserve this Friday. If Romeo shows his best qualities, then there is nothing to prevent him from forcing his way into the first team. Journalist Jay Harris leaves such a high opinion of the player's potential. He's very technical, and he's somebody who can shift the ball quickly and cross. He's also a really good finisher and has the ability to play a number of positions for us, which is also pleasing. And this is what Coach McFarlane thinks about Romeo's gaming abilities. The lad himself is very happy with his new experience at Brentford. "I've loved it," Beckham said in an interview with the club. "They are such nice boys and have good energy. I love coming in every day, seeing them, and getting to train every day with them is fun." Romeo sees his gradual progress in professional football as the main goal. "I love how we have the opportunity to play at different levels, both abroad and here. We go across to play some men's team and it's a good experience. I want to get the experience to play against men and get physically stronger, and we'll see how that can progress me." Wonder how much Daddy has paid Brentford? Such comments are very common to find under the news about Romeo Beckham's transfer. We wish from the bottom of our hearts that these words turn out to be nothing more than hate speech, and Junior eventually managed to build a successful football career, as he has what it takes to get to the top: talent, hard-working skills, and he's stellar old man who can give wise advice in any life situation. Press like if you wish Romeo success. Don't forget to subscribe to our project. It was Inside Football. We watch football from a different angle. Take care and see you next time.